Mother here, and today I want to speak with you about improving your prepping position. Day A is what I call the day you began your prepping journey. Does not matter if it was years ago or you're starting today. If you have not already done so, then you should begin your journey now and subscribe to this channel. And while you're at it, hit the like button for me. As preppers, we know somewhere down the line some kind of SHTF is on its way. Be that a fire, tornado, another hurricane, World War III, solar flare, or a financial collapse. I can guarantee you something is coming, and in my mind, it's only a matter of which happens first. So yes, I'm prepping for SHTF, or what I call Day X. Often I hear people say about Day X, I'll just come to your house. When I hear this, I might raise an eyebrow while quietly thinking to myself, no doubt you're showing up empty-handed. I give them a grin and go on to another topic. But I know those people are out there. And then there's the dreaded Day Z. Am I prepping for Day Z? No. I don't have the resources and I'm over 65 years old. And well, Day Z, that's the end of the alphabet. It's the day where you should have your affairs in order and already gotten right with the one above and ensured your place. For when the end times come, it will not be favorable for anyone with high mileage. Just put your head between your legs and kiss your butt goodbye. But have no fear, I will not lay down and go quietly, nor should you. So how do we improve our preparedness position? Each in their own time, and the answer is simple. You must have some disposable or investable income that you can earmark for preps. Whether this means as little as working a bit overtime, or as much as getting a better job or a part-time second job. Somewhere, somehow, something may have to give. Maybe it's just a matter of getting a raise. Maybe it's not going out to eat at that restaurant you really love one day less per month. Or nixing that hamburger from Mickey D's. Or maybe it's turning the thermostat up a degree in the summer to save some electricity. Or adding a blanket and turning the thermostat down in the winter, saving a bit on your heating bill. However you decide to free up some coin, it's up to you to do. The choice is yours to make or not to make. But you will be making a choice. Remember that for those who come to your door. It will be clear to you which they chose, and treat them accordingly. So, something has to happen to free up resources that you can transmute into a prep. Once you have that, you can begin. Remember the rules of 3. You can remain alive for 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, 3 months without companionship or hope. You'll need 3 ways to keep what's yours. Therefore, your first expenditure should be a supply of water. Stock up on clean drinking water, 1 gallon per person per day, for at least a week. As well, you need some way to purify your water. These can be purification tablets or a small water filter. For under $100, you can get both of these. Life Straw Berkey and Sawyer Mini come to mind, and purification tablets. Wow, you got you some water purification if your home system goes down. Your second expenditure should be food stocks. 2 years ago, I did a video on what food supplies I could get for $100. There's a link to it below. I went to Walmart online and got 80 days of food delivered to my door for $100. Granted, today with inflation, you'll not get what I did then, but you still should be able to get, say, 60 or 70 days of food. Consider non-perishable foods. Store a variety of canned goods, dry grains, pasta, and freeze-dried meals. Consider high-calorie food bars for emergency rations. Holy cow, you've got 2 months of food! Some say that having shelter and warmth should be next, followed by first aid and medical supplies. If you're watching this video, you're probably already in some type of shelter with a roof over your head. A good wool blanket is $50. I love my Arcturus blankets. Every member of my family has at least one. For a good first aid kit, $100 and you're on your way. Medical supplies can get a bit tricky and can easily get expensive to insanely expensive. A good combat application tourniquet is 35 bucks. Add blood stop powder and Israeli bandages, as you're going to want these. Add these supplies over time. The Bear Fact from Bear Independent is one heck of a trauma kit. You'll want antibiotics. With the Jace case, you can easily spend a couple of hundred to over $1,000 to have this completely covered. I've yet to completely check this box off. Then there's tools and equipment. A good multi-tool is a must-have for sure. You've got to have it along with fire starting supplies. A couple of Bic lighters and strike anywhere matches is a start. $100 will get you all of these and possibly a ferro rod as well. Please learn how to use it. At some point in your prepping journey, you will need to think about having some way to protect what's yours. In the end, you'll want multiple means to keep what you've sacrificed for. These are safety measures for your life, your family, your home, and your preps. Depending on your comfort and legality, consider self-defense tools and training. I've given this a lot of thought and have only one recommendation to make here. For those with little to no background and small funds, the neophyte, the beginner, a Ruger 1022. Now, before you folks get all pissy in the comments section, let me explain my conclusion here. I am approaching this exercise as if I'm new to prepping in this type of lifestyle, not having a background in it nor raised in a rural setting. No old family pew-pew in the closet to grab and learn on. I just checked some prices for a Ruger 1022 semi-auto, Cabela, Sportsman's Warehouse, Academy. All of them sell for somewhere around $300. I'm steadfast in applying the buy once, cry once philosophy here, in that once you get a Ruger 1022, it can train you in several generations in the future. Ammo for the 1022 is a whopping 6 cents per round. Yes, I'm sorry to say the days are long gone of a penny per round, and most recently the nickel has lost to history as well, thanks to inflation. Ah, the good old days, the nostalgia. One day you may be saying to your youngling, back in my day it was only a nickel per round, now it's 50 cents per pull of the trigger. One day, not far off in the future, that is coming. Ammo is as cheap now as it ever will be, and when you're starting out, cheap ammo is a good thing. For 60 bucks, you can get 1,000 rounds downrange. Small price, lots of mileage, good bang for your buck. This is the beginning of your learning curve. Further, a rifle is safer than a pistol for new shooters. Get some training. Basic gun safety courses are cheap. Investing in yourself and gaining knowledge is key. Texas offers a basic gun safety course for 50 bucks. Please, begin your prepping journey if you're at day A, or continue on if you're closer to day Z. Day X will be here sooner rather than later. Thanks for watching. I've got miles to go before I sleep.